One thing about this coaching staff that's interesting is that if they do succeed in the way that you hope, they will be presiding over a brand new stadium in just a couple of years. Like, why this shit? I swear to God, just as a moment of like, I know nobody cares, but like, Instagram gives me a different issue every single time I record a video. It makes it so frustrating too. Anyways, the Tennessee Titans have a new stadium that will debut in 2027 is when it will be completed. So the Titans will play one more year. They will play one more year in Nissan Stadium. We've not had a chance to actually talk about this, but once this year is over, the Bills have a new stadium, I believe, opening up this upcoming season, and then it's the Titans. There's actually quite a few teams that are lined up to have new stadiums at this point, but the Titans Stadium has enough of it done that you can actually see it. Actually, true story, my upstairs neighbor helped build this. He was a part of the construction crew that's been working on it. I do want to say, there's already not a lot of parking, and I remember when they announced this, I remember thinking, where are they going to build it? Like in the parking lot? Like there's nowhere over there to even do that if you're familiar with the area. And it is literally in the parking lot. That is the current stadium. That is the stadium. Now I have a vlog that I made on my first channel where my wife and I are in the parking lot, like right here, probably on like the fucking 35-yard line or something. So they built that thing in the damn parking lot. So that's pretty cool to have talked to him about that a few times and seen him posting about it as well. Here's a rendering of it. Man, that thing is tiny. How's anyone supposed to play in it? Going 2-15 in style. That's funny. Top golf vibes. Yeah, that's actually kind of true. But it's pretty. It definitely is pretty. It only holds 60,000 seats, which is interesting. You would think it would be more than that. And it closes, I would assume. None of these have renderings of it closed, but the whole point of it is for it to close, so I know that it does. And I guess it's just going to be called Nissan Stadium as well. The new Nissan Stadium. I love that TriStar on it, for sure. The blue lights does give it a little bit of a Top Golf vibe. I don't love that. Man, that thing is tiny. How is anyone supposed to play in it? It's killing me. One thing that Brian Daboll and Robert Saleh are working on right out of the gate is getting Cam Ward some support on the offensive side of the ball. Again, something that I love to hear, that we got Daboll and that they are focusing so much on that. Robert Saleh, I think, will take care of the defense, and that will be an elite unit quickly, which is great. And defense wins championships, and you have to have that, and that will also support a young quarterback as well. Some receiver help would be great. Okay, we talked about this in the last episode, how his numbers don't really reflect his play, Cam Ward being, and ultimately his numbers are, stifled a lot by the guys that he's throwing to. He just doesn't have a whole lot of weapons around him in any way, shape, or form. Offensive line doesn't do a great job protecting him, and even if they did, he's just not throwing to a super high quality level of receiver. Ironically, because we started this entire cycle and spiral of, this descent into hell with trading A.J. Brown, a wide receiver one who would have probably helped a young quarterback quite a bit, just like Derrick Henry probably would have, and Mike Vrabel would have as well, but I digress. Or do I? Mike Vrabel has 6 wins since December 21st. The Titans have 6 wins since firing Mike Vrabel. But we're going to get to the Super Bowl in just a second. Point being is, I love to hear that they are looking to support Cam by bringing in a true wide receiver one. I saw one post that I had pulled up that I somehow ended up not having pulled up. That was for George Pickens to possibly come to Tennessee. Please, God, no. Please, God, no. Dallas, please franchise tag him. Do whatever you have to do to keep him in the building. He's amazing. He's a great receiver. Like, he's really awesome. You should do whatever you got to do to keep him. I do not want George Pickens in my locker room on my team with my young quarterback. I don't want him at all. Please, God, no. If this happens, however, what do we think about this? I couldn't even tell you as a Titans fan who has watched this over the last few years. Titans head coach Robert Saleh and OC Brian Daboll are reportedly shopping for a true wide receiver one this offseason to help accelerate Cam Ward's development, setting up a possible reunion with star wide receiver A.J. Brown. Brown, 28, has been disgruntled in Philadelphia and would surely welcome a return to Tennessee to play with Ward in Daboll's offense. First of all, I don't know why you would assume that. As far as him wanting to come back, there was no love lost between AJ and some of the fan base that did not think he was worth the money at the time whenever we traded him, and agreed with, for some reason, the decision that we made. So I don't think that it's assumed that he would want to come back. It really wouldn't be surprising if he gets moved to like New England or maybe Tennessee. I wouldn't automatically put it, I would put New England way up there before Tennessee though. And I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine a timeline where A.J. Brown is traded, somehow makes his way back to Tennessee after winning the Super Bowl with Philadelphia because they also don't want him anymore. And when he's back here now, it's instead of Ryan Tannehill, it's Cam Ward. Instead of Mike Vrabel, it's Robert Saleh. And instead of Arthur Smith, it's Brian Daboll. Like, I don't even know where all those guys were at the time, but what a weird way for that to possibly go if it does go that way.